called me earlier and asked can I pick you up from the airport. And I had to put you on hold. I did that for a reason.
Yeah, I was like, what's up with that? I was on hold for a minute.
Well, when you called me and asked me, can I pick you up from the airport? Bethany was in the car, heard the conversation. She started asking me all these questions about this.
Of course.
I should let y'all take an Uber home.
Uber home?
Yeah.
We had already took an Uber there.
Right.
Why would she want us, you know what?
Hello, and welcome to Storytime with a Grown Woman. Y'all know what it is, swag. Guys, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, share, comment, hit that notification so you know when I upload a video. Y'all ain't gonna like me for this. And I know 99.6% of us don't care for Bethany. But I gotta be honest about my opinion when it comes to Sharra's and Larry's relationship. Now, taking an Uber was extreme, but at the end of the day, the situation between the communication between Sharra and Larry is causing problems in Bethany and Larry's home. And that shouldn't happen. Now, I understand Sharra. She called. She's not trying to be sneaky about it. She is calling at whatever time. It's not like she's saying, hey, you know, I'm going to call at this time when Bethany ain't around. She's just calling. But for Sharra to respond and say an Uber, she should kind of expect that. Because at the end of the day, she knows how Bethany, Big Bertha, is. AKA Big Bertha. She knows how Big Bertha is. And honestly, Sharra, however you pronounce it, maybe she should have called and asked Larry to send her an Uber. Larry, can you help us? We're at the airport. Can you send us an Uber? That's all I got to say. And I don't think there would have been any discrepancies between Big Bertha, Bethany and Larry. That's just my opinion. Let's carry on.
Listen, there's no way I'm going to let you or my daughter take any Ubers home anywhere. If you somewhere and you call me and say you need some help, I'm there. Because I know whatever help I give you, it also helps my daughter.
Right. That's what I don't understand.
And we're a family, and that's what family do for each other. There's no way. So, don't know about that.
And he has a valid point. Yes, it helps his daughter. But it's causing problems in his home. And honestly, if you do it the right way, your wife or your spouse comes before anybody else. At the end of the day, that's what it is. That's why you have to be careful about the type of spouse you choose or the partner you choose. Well, I can't say partner because partner is a spouse. And you don't follow the same rules when you're not married. But at the end of the day, Larry is married to Bethany. Nobody should come before Bethany except God. This is a Christian-based channel, although I have to continuously remind you guys, this is a Christian-based channel, and it is what it is. Now, yes, everything Larry does usually benefits Brooke. But again, it's causing problems in the home, so he needs to do something differently. He needs to do something differently to keep the peace at home. It seems this is the best that he and Sharra have been getting along since they, now that they're apart. I don't think, I think they had a lot of issues when they were married, but they're getting along, they're co-parenting really well, and I commend him for wanting to be there for Sharra because she doesn't have family in the area. But you cannot forget, or he cannot forget, or any spouse cannot forget that the home comes first.
There's no way I'm gonna let you or my daughter take any Ubers home anywhere. If you somewhere and you call me and say you need some help, I'm there. Because I know whatever help I give you, it also helps my daughter.
Right, that's what I don't understand.
And we're a family, and that's what family do to each other. There's no way. So
this could have easily been solved letting Bethany come. That's where you solve this situation. There's no way my husband gonna tell me that I can't go with him and his ex. I don't care if he is picking up his child. You ain't gonna tell me that I'm not going with you, and vice versa. I ain't finna tell my husband. I ain't gonna even deal with a man that's gonna allow me to tell him that he can't come with me while I'm going with my ex to take them home, whether my child is there or not. I ain't gonna even deal with a man that's gonna allow that. So vice versa, no man of mine or husband of mine gonna say, you stay back and I go with my ex and go pick up my ex and my daughter. Larry should have brought Big Bertha. He should have brought Bethany with him. I don't care how much the two bicker and argue, Sharra and Bethany, I don't care. He should have brought Bethany with him. Let's look at the comments. Larry seems more at peace and happy when he's at Sharra's apartment. He does. And maybe a second go around with Sharra and Lori will be good. But he's married to Bethany. Larry has gotten comfortable being able to go to Sharra's home to get away. He's gotten really comfortable. And that's the problem. That is the problem. And for him not to understand why Bethany is feeling insecure and having a problem with what they're doing, he's wrong. He's wrong. Again, I like the way they communicate, and it seems like they're getting along better now. But facts are facts. He know he don't need to tell her all that. He doesn't. Exactly. I agree. A lot of people in the comments are saying, they're all for Lori and Sharra getting back together. Everybody always thinks she's a beautiful woman. But at the end of the day, this man is married to Bethany. And just because you don't like Bethany doesn't mean the truth is the truth. It doesn't mean that he doesn't have to respect her as his wife. It doesn't mean that he can't allow Sharra to cause confusion in the home. That's all I got to say about it. Let's talk about it. I'm going to meet you in the comments. If you haven't, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification, guys, so you'll know when I upload a video. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.